Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So I know that in my latest videos I have been all about the fall vibes, and before I bring you guys a fall haul, which I already have a few fragrances that I purchased with the purpose of using them during fall, I do have a haul that is pretty much kind of like the last summer picks of this year. I have had them in my bin for a while. I'm super excited to dig into these today and share them with you guys. So we are going to be doing a blind buy haul, and I am going to be talking about quite a few fragrances here. I didn't want to break it up into smaller hauls because I just need to get these in my collection and start wearing them. It's always warm in Puerto Rico for the most part, so I know I'm gonna get use out of these. I want to do this haul so that we can move on with fall scents and all of that good stuff. So before we get started with this haul, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care. If you're into that, then please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I appreciate all of the love and the support. These fragrances here, I'm going to just let you guys know what inspired me to get each fragrance as I talk about them. So the first one we're going to be talking about is one that a lot of you guys recommended to me. You guys kept telling me to give it a try, that you think that it's different enough for me to like it. I'm kind of not sure how I feel about it, but I've only sniffed it 2 times. I haven't really played too much with it. And this is another flanker for Alien. So I just don't give up on Alien, honestly. This is Mugler Alien Eau Extraordinaire. Why do I keep on, insisting on buying these flankers, knowing that I'm not really the biggest Alien fan? So I don't even know why I do this to myself. But here is the bottle. A really pretty bottle. And a lot of you guys told me that it had different notes in it, that you think that I was going to like this one. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the main accords for this one. The main accords are citrus, white floral, fresh spicy, powdery, woody, green, amber, sweet, aromatic, and musky. The top notes are bergamot, tea, Tunisian, neroli, lemon, lime, and orange. Middle notes are tiare flower, orange blossom, heliotrope, pepper, and ylang ylang. And the base notes are white amber, cashmere, vanilla, sandalwood, and white musk. I think I'm gonna be doing a video talking about the Alien line. I love doing those types of videos and kind of giving you my experiences with the flankers. So I might be doing that. So today I'm just gonna be kind of talking about what I get from this one, but I'm not gonna go too into detail because I do have quite a few fragrances to go over with you. Now this one, I immediately get the original Alien DNA. I feel like that's just something that I pick up in all of them. But this one has something very nice to it. I pick up the neroli and the Tino, and it's super citrusy in the opening. Like I really pick up a blast of citrus. But the times that I have like sprayed it on my hand or tried it out, I feel like it's not for me. And I feel like it could give me a headache. It does have a lighter feel to it. I don't feel like it's as heavy as the original Alien. So I just need to wear it out. All I know is that when it comes to these Alien flankers, I have to just learn my lesson not to spray it anywhere too close to my face, and maybe keep it to my arms and not anywhere too close to my face, because I can't seem to handle the jasmine that they use in Alien. It just gives me a headache instantly. So I will be updating you guys. It's a really nice scent. Like if I smelled this on someone and they passed me by, they would smell really good, very sharp, and it's like a citrusy, but then it's floral at the same time. I don't know. I will be, this one is like an I don't know for me. There's still question marks on this one, but I did get it. I did listen to you guys, and I'm gonna be playing with this one. I'll wear it to see how I feel about it and update you guys on this one. Next is a really exciting one. So you guys know that I did my line video on the flankers of Dolce & Gabbana light blue, and it was pretty much like a haul mixed with first impressions and what I thought about them. And there was one that a lot of people have recommended to me and I didn't buy it, and then Amanda Coco Cabana talked about it and she pretty much gave me like that extra push to just go ahead and get it because she described it, it just sounded so yummy. This is Dolce & Gabbana light blue Escape to Panarea or Panarea. I think the packaging is really cute, and this one is very different from all the other flankers. Opinionated Scents just did a video on her lineup of the flankers and I really enjoyed her video as well. She has a very nice selection of the flankers, and I got the big bottle in this one because they didn't have anything else available, but I do like it, so that's totally fine. Here is the bottle, and this is the 3.3 fluid ounce, so take me forever to get through this, but let's go ahead and let's check out the main accords. So the main accords are sweet, white floral, citrus, fruity, amber, vanilla, aromatic, aquatic, animalic, and musky. Top notes are pear and bergamot. Middle notes are orange blossom and jasmine. And the base notes are tonka bean, white musk, and ambergris. That sounds so good. I already smelled these, but I gave it like a quick sniff. It's not like I really remember too much about them. Oh, this is beautiful. And you know what I get from this one? I don't get too much of the light blue DNA, so if you are not a fan of light blue, this is probably the furthest away from the original DNA. This one doesn't have the green apple that a lot of the light blues tend to have. So this one opens up with pear and bergamot. Oh, and it just, you know, the vibe that this one gives me is when you take like one of the best showers and you use like the best, prettiest smelling shampoos, and you get out of the shower and you're still smelling yourself, that nice shampoo feeling. But then when it starts to dry down, you get the tonka bean. It's just a really, really nice one. Let me smell it on my skin. So the opening is like a very bright, juicy opening, but then as it starts to dry down, you start getting all of those notes popping up. And in the main accords, they say that there's like an aquatic, aromatic feel to this one, and I agree with that. It definitely has that. I pick up the white florals, I pick up the tonka bean in there. This is a really, it has like a sweetness to it as well. So good. This is really good. And I also see it more of like a jeans and a nice simple top type of fragrance. Nothing fancy or anything like that, but it smells so good. Definitely a really nice addition to the flankers that I own. And this one is worth, if you have a few flankers and you don't want too much of the same thing, this one offers some unique notes so that you don't feel like you have too much, because all of the other ones that I have, I feel like they can feel a little repetitive. They do have their little unique notes, but this one is just very unique, very different. So good. Moving on to the next fragrance. This one I saw Curly Scents, one of those videos where she brings the guests and their men and they rate the fragrances. I watched a lot of those videos. I loved seeing the reaction of the men, and that is how I ended up purchasing Mariah Carey M, because they went crazy over that one. And then in another video, I saw them go crazy over this one. I'm talking about, they went crazy over this one. And this is the Bulgari Omnia Coral. I love the color of the packaging, very pretty coral color. And I have owned the original Omnia fragrance. I went through a whole bottle of that one a few years ago. Loved that fragrance. That fragrance was beautiful. And here is the bottle. So the original one is completely silver. This one has like a coral reddish color. So the main accords for this fragrance are floral, woody, fresh, spicy, fruity, musky, citrus, sour, aquatic, powdery, and sweet. The top notes are bergamot and goji berries. Middle notes are pomegranate, hibiscus, and water lily, and the base notes are musk and Virginia cedar. This one, I don't know if it's because they just went like so crazy over it. It's a nice fragrance. It's like a fruity, sweet fragrance, floral, and I pick up some citrus in it. It kind of reminds me of the original one. Like it has that original DNA in it, but honestly, I don't know, I was expecting so much more from this one because they loved it so much. But this is probably one that I have to wear and get like the full, you know, like full vibe from this one. It's a really nice fragrance though. Girly, it's bright, citrusy, a little spicy. I get the fresh spiciness that the main accords are talking about. On the skin is much better than on the tester. Yeah, it gets more, yeah, on the skin is much better. The pomegranate and the hibiscus, it's like, it's aquatic but fresh, spicy at the same time, girly, pretty, bright. The pomegranate it's very prominent in this fragrance, and it's really bright, almost fizzy, like sparkling type of fragrance. This is a really nice one. This is perfect for if you live somewhere with hot weather or hot climate. This is a really nice fragrance for that type of weather. Okay, next I'm gonna be talking about another one that has been getting a lot of rave, and this is the Trussardi Donna EDP. I did haul Trussardi Sound of Donna. That one is beautiful for fall time, so I'm gonna be using that one next month. But I picked this one up and I love the white bottle so much more than the purple one from Sound of Donna. This bottle looks really nice. And this one is 3.4 fluid ounces. So the main accords for this fragrance are citrus, white floral, fruity, sweet, floral, vanilla, woody, and powdery. Top notes are fruity notes, yuzu, and Amalfi lemon. Middle notes are jasmine, African orange flower, and lotus. The base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, and Virginia cedar. This one's a good one. I liked it a lot. Where can I spray? Because I'm running out of... The opening of this one, it has like a sweetness to it that I wasn't expecting on my skin. Oh my God, it's so good. I love this one. I love this one. This one is definitely like an everyday go-to fragrance for me. One that I know I can reach for. I'm not gonna get a headache from it. It's not too floral. It's... Oh my God, it's so nice. So nice. I don't know why I pick up like a creaminess from this perfume, but it's like a creaminess mixed with those fruity notes in the opening, and it is just so beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna be using this fragrance so much. This one just makes me feel very like delicate, very feminine, very... Oh, so good. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm loving so much from this one, because I can't really sit here and pick out certain notes. I know that I get a fruity, sweet creaminess from it with a little bit of that Amalfi lemon, which Amalfi lemon to me is a little bit on the sweeter, like a sweeter type of citrus, like a very juicy type of lemon. Not bitter to me at all. So this one, I'm gonna update you guys on this one, but I'm gonna start wearing this one to fully test it out. I really like it. This is a beautiful, it's not too strong. I don't feel like I'm gonna get a headache from it or be sensitive with it. Feminine, creamy, fruity goodness. All right, this next one is another one that got a lot of talk on YouTube. I've seen this one in a lot of videos on YouTube. I've also had it recommended by you guys, letting me know that it is a fragrance that you adore. And this is CK Into You. And you can find this very affordable. I ordered this one from Fragrance Nut for like 15 bucks. It was very, very affordable. But I did see it at Marshall's for like $19 the other day. I had already ordered it, but it was there. And here is the bottle. The bottle is not my favorite bottle. I feel like, I don't know, not my favorite, but let's go ahead and let's read the main accords. The main accords are citrus, aromatic, fresh, spicy, vanilla, green, powdery, woody, amber, and floral. Top notes are pink grapefruit, Sicilian bergamot, red currant leaf. Middle notes are cactus and orchid, and the base notes are vanilla, red cedar, and amber. This one automatically gives me like almost unisex vibes, but in a very pretty, still feminine way. Yeah, it gives me unisex vibes, and I get kind of like almost like a cologne vibe from this one. Very fresh, very citrusy. Oh, it's nice though. This is something that I could wear, but then my husband could wear, and I would really like to smell this on him. Don't know if other people, I don't really remember what other people have said about this one. I do remember that a lot of people say that it's really good for summertime and like hot weather. I pick up a lot of the pink grapefruit, the citrus, now the cactus and the orchid, red cedar. Those are very unique notes that I don't have in many of my fragrances. Oh my god, I'm gonna smell like a million different things, but I need to see how it smells on my skin. Yeah, I get like a unisex vibe from this. Does anyone else get like unisex vibes from this one? It smells really good, very fresh, citrusy. Don't get too much sweetness from this one. It's more of a fresh citrus type of fragrance with that grapefruit. Very strong. I pick up the grapefruit a lot. Really nice. I feel like this one's very nice for very, very hot days, and it's affordable, and it's a very like nice fragrance. All right, this next purchase was one that I picked up because of Opinionated Scents here on YouTube. And she did talk about it a while back, and I've had it for a while, but haven't had the chance to talk about it. But when I tell you that she is so right about this one, on how amazing it is, and I don't really hear other people talking about it. I think I've only heard her mention this one, and maybe one or two people here and there. This is Givenchy's Irresistible, and this is the Eau de Parfum. I got it in the 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, and here is the really cute, it's a simple bottle. Here is I really like that the cut of the bottle, or the shape of it. It's really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and read the main accords for this one. The main accords are musky, fruity, rose, powdery, floral, sweet, iris, aquatic, woody, and fresh. Top notes are pear and ambrette. Middle notes are rose and iris, and base notes are musk and Virginia cedar. So you guys remember that I told you guys that I have really, really been enjoying pear fragrances and fragrances that contain ambrette. they just give like this really nice, like, it's a musky note, but it's a very like a airy, light type of musk. But Tara, this perfume is gorgeous. This to me is like a year-round fragrance. I can wear this in any season because it's just, I pick up the rose and the pear in the opening, and it's just such a delicate, like, even if you don't like rose, I think that you would like this one. If you like feminine, almost flirty, sexy, but like in a sexy in a more innocent way, not in a dark, seductive way, but just in a very like pretty way. Wow, this is such a good one. And the pear in here mixes with the rose. Those two are the main two notes that kind of like I smell in this one. But it's juicy, sweet, a little floral from the rose. So perfect. This is such a nice one. And this is one that if you're a person who doesn't like to have a lot of fragrances and you just want to have a few good ones, I would put this in the same category as, you know, My Way, Interdit, fragrances that you can wear all year long and they can be signature fragrances. This is so nice. There's a sweetness, juiciness to it with that rose. This was love at first sniff for sure. Okay, so the next one that I picked up is one that I have been eyeing for a pretty long time. Every time that I go to Sephora, I take a sniff of it, and I don't have anything from this house. It's the first one that I get. And every time that I went, I just didn't really want to pay the full price for it. And I was recently on FragranceNet, and they became available literally for like maybe a day. And I got it $20 cheaper, $20 to $25 less. And this is from the Toca house, and this is JULIETA. I hope I'm saying that name right, JULIETA. I searched it on Google, and I really, really like the packaging of this house, and the bottles are just so heavy and just wow. I think this is probably one of the heaviest bottles in my collection. I love the top. I have always heard of this house, and the main one that I always tried and got a sample of is the Florence, which that one I need to try a little bit more, but Florence is a little bit too much gardenia for me. There's still a few other ones that I like. There's an orange one, I think it's called Stella, that has blood orange, and then the newer one that I believe is called Gia, I think is the name. This one I put on a test strip not too long ago, walked out of the store, and when I smelled the test strip maybe like an hour or two later, I was so in love, and I'm so happy that I was able to get my hands on this one. The main accords for this one are floral, fresh, powdery, green, fruity, woody, musky, sweet, white floral, yellow floral. Top notes are Granny Smith apple, ylang ylang, and pink tulip. Middle notes are lilac, lily of the valley, iris, rose, and orchid. And the base notes are musk, heliotrope, sandalwood, amber, and Virginia cedar. Also, if any of you guys own Simone, I think is the one, can you let me know if you find that one similar to the Imperatriz, because I was about to order that one because it has watermelon. It has a watermelon note as well, and I was intrigued. I did see in Fragrantica people saying that they're very similar, so I didn't want too much of the same thing. So I went ahead and just went with this one. I love this one for when this to me smells like you took a shower and you're clean. And it's not in a soapy way. It is in the most fresh, like this person is fresh. They don't got not one hint of body odor on them. They are squeaky clean from head to toe, and they have like this coolness. It has like a burst of coolness to it on a hot day. I feel like this would be beautiful. And I'm pretty sure that it's because of that Granny Smith apple. It just always gives like that shampoo-y or like body wash type of vibe to it. I just really like this for when I just want to smell juicy, clean, and fresh. It's so bright. I do get a little bit of green in here, but it's like a dewy green, like a juicy green. It's not a garden green or like a dry green. It is so juicy, so cooling. It has like a cooling vibe to it. Fresh, bright, and just like a happy, pretty girl scent. I am so in love with this one. I think I want to wear all of these soon because they're so nice. And I just love the packaging. And then the last one was an affordable one that you're going to find pretty much everywhere. Yeah, this one I just ordered it because I wanted to get a few more fragrances with guava note in it. Ever since I tried Dylan Turquoise from Versace, I kind of just went like on a guava kick, and I wanted a few more fragrances with guava, so I went ahead and picked up the Vera Wang Princess. I've never had a fragrance from Vera Wang either. This is my first one. I do feel like the packaging and the vibes that this one gives are more for like a teenager, but I ordered it and I figured if it felt a little too juvenile for me, I can always give it to my daughter. But I think it's just super cute packaging, and when you take off the top, it comes with a little ring. So yeah, it's like, I think you can use it as a ring because you can take it out from right here. So yeah, I think the bottle is really cute. This is like a perfect bottle to gift to a teenager. The main accords are vanilla, fruity, chocolate, sweet, white floral, fresh, warm, spicy, powdery, tropical, and floral. The top notes are water lily, apricot, apple, mandarin orange. Middle notes are dark chocolate, guava, tiare flower, and tuberose. The base notes are vanilla, amber, and woodsy notes. So I ran out of places to spray. I do pick up the guava right away. I'm just intrigued by that chocolate note. Apricot. It has really nice, unique notes, and it doesn't really smell too juvenile at all. And oh wow, I'm getting like a woody. They don't have woody in the main accords, but maybe it's that chocolate coming through. Yeah, it's like a chocolatey guava type of fragrance. I know that sounds very weird, but then it has a little bit of florals. This is a nice one. This is really, really nice. I could pick up the apricot, I could pick up the mandarin orange, so it has a little bit of like a citrusy vibe to it, and then the guava's in there, and the chocolate kind of like comes in and out. Really nice. I need to see how this one dries down because it has vanilla in the dry down, amber, and woodsy notes. I will be updating you guys on this one. I like it. I think it's really, really nice. So yeah, that is my last few fragrances that I picked up, kind of like with a summer feel to them. I do have one more celebrity fragrance haul coming up with a few more fragrances in there. And then after that, we are heading into fall fragrances. I do have a few hauls coming up with fragrances that I have been kind of waiting on buying because I wanted to get them more towards fall time. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this haul. Please comment down below if you own any of these fragrances. What do you think about them? Your experiences with them. I'll be waiting for you in the comment section to chat. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me today. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.